Okay, we're back.
Back from where?
Back from the
Back
last
from
recording.
They don't know that.
Oh, all
They
right.
don't even know what
All
order
right,
we
let's
do
stop
these
this and
in.
start over.
Why?
Okay.
No, I already hit the button.
then.
I already hit the button. No, we're just rolling with it. Dave the sound guy.
Matt the white guy.
Okay, so Congress heard testimony on geoengineering within the last few days, and I've confirmed this from a couple of sources here. McClatchy being one of them, but that's considered to be mainstream news at this point. You know, DC Bureau. Not a blip on Congress's website. So they're giving the little by little they're giving the information out, and this is what they're going to point to when they come back and say, well, we told you what we were doing. But excuse me, hang on one second. I'm not going to stop recording it. I'm just going to get this thing on my foot like this.
You the Dave the orthopedic guy too?
What's that?
Dave the orthopedic guy too?
No. No, I am not. But
You think your foot cold enough down here?
about to be Dave the comfortable guy. Hang on. This thing is awesome. It's called a cryo cuff. Today's episode brought to you by Cryo Cuff.
Alright, that's a little plug there.
Aircast.
Aircast has got good products. It was good when I broke my leg.
Yeah.
Nice boot.
Well, it's I had a cortisone shot today, and it's killing me. And I'm not going to take poison for it.
Alright, so, geoengineering. Bring it up again, we'll vote on it.
I'd love the opportunity to.
Alright, well.
But they're not, they're going to hear it in Congress and not say anything to anybody. And first of all, you got to understand the difference between geoengineering and chemtrails. Start with understanding that chemtrails are real. Okay, it doesn't matter how many people say it with a snarky voice and roll their eyes. It's real. Look up
into the sky and say.
It's.
I've sent you pictures.
You've seen pictures.
I know. You show me pictures. I've sent you pictures. Yeah.
Chemtrails are a part of geoengineering.
Listen, I've gone outside on a clear day. Blue sky, not a cloud in the sky. And then you'll see a plane going this way, and then a plane going this way, and the plane hooking through that trail. And all the trails, they're not contrails, or they're not dissipating. These are actually expanding. And it's like you go back out there maybe an hour later, you got you see some wispy type cloud looking stuff going out in the sky.
Calling them dog farts around here.
Very wispy looking type cloud. And it's just you see it, and then if you look on my phone, I took one outside somewhere.
Send it over to me, and I'll post it up so that the people can see what we're talking about. Oh, well then I have it already.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. Yeah, I sent you a video.
Yeah, but I know.
Yeah. All right.
Are you messing with me right now?
That one.
It's beautiful. I don't know what to say.
It's a clear day, and then it was a clear day the whole day.
Dude, I see it like 4 days out of 7.
I see it every day.
They don't do it when it's windy.
No.
But that's part of geoengineering. Okay, messing with the storms. Okay, all of this other high frequency messing with the ionosphere thing, that's geoengineering. Man-made islands, that's geoengineering. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the entire
You're
process.
engineering the geography of the
planet. It's the entire process of trying to manipulate the Earth To what end? To what purpose? We've got now samples from the Wexford. This is a
The village
they're
on an
calling
island.
these, yeah, they're saying spider. Well, this
Balloon
happened
spiders.
this happened in Ireland, but there have been
It happened in California about 20 years ago.
they're right, and we've been seeing this for a while. And take a minute and look up some of the research on Morgellons disease. And this is something that has been dismissed for years as what they call parasitosis, or it's something that's associated with certain drugs. The belief that there are bugs under your skin,
Yeah.
or basically that you have some type of an infestation, but that it's not real and that it's in your mind. Parasitosis is a psychological condition.
Yeah.
Now they're starting to do research into this, and they're finding that Morgellons is, in all likelihood, not only real, but synthetic material purpose made to somehow infest the human body, and that the people who are manifesting symptoms of Morgellons disease are the ones whose bodies are rejecting it. And this is some research that I would encourage everyone to do on their own. Look at some of the footage out there.
Just the one
and see
video alone
what-
is like 17
see-
minutes long. So you
It's-
can put some time into it, but it's worth it. Because the stuff you see
We need
is...
to know what's going on. We need to wake up here and take a look at what's going on, because now we've got in Newkirk, Oklahoma, the beginning of this experimentation on the population. They're gonna basically simulate a biological agent attack.
a chemical and a biological agent attack with supposedly inert, or not inert, inactive
I've got,
material.
and this is from DHS.gov. Okay, so I've got alternative inert particle 1, titanium dioxide, which they describe as a white odorless
Powder.
powder that is chemically soluble, insoluble
In water.
in water, non-reactive, non-flammable, and non-hazardous. So nothing to worry about. Alternative inert particle 2 is a 90.10% mixture of urea powder with Cl fluorescent brightener 202.
220.
220. So, do your homework. See what that is, and then see what else. See what the base of this is, because those are the chemicals that they're telling us about.
What are the ones that I tell us
Right,
about?
right. So it's like active ingredients and then inactive ingredients. Sometimes the inactive ingredients in the medicines that you buy, or even the vitamins, are doing damage. They're erasing any benefits that you get from the the other chemical. We do not consent, and I'm going to keep pushing that, because I think it's got momentum, and this is exactly on behalf of Newkirk, Oklahoma. We do not consent, and I would hope that in Newkirk and in Los Angeles and in Butte and in everywhere else, if they were about to start doing this to us, people would speak up.
You would think so.
And say these are American citizens, and this type of experimentation, using us as the guinea pigs, using anyone. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't approve of it if they were doing it, or when they do it in Africa and Asia and anywhere else.
No, they shouldn't be doing it anywhere.
We do not consent.
Remember what I said to you before. People in this country are anesthetized. Maybe what they're spraying in the air, whatever it is, people just keep going forward and do not branch out at all. They don't expand their mind. They don't put their mind to think about what could happen. They hear something, they just go and file it away, and they push it aside. They just keep on going ahead like la-di-da, nothing's going on. A lot of people out there, you see it. You see the stupid things that people do to entertain themselves or be entertained. And something like this comes along that is important. They're more worried about Kim Kardashian and whoever else, whatever clowns out there, Harvey Weinstein, Richard Dreyfuss, whoever. They're all worried about that. It's all the distractions. You're anesthetized, and then they throw these distractions at you that's supposed to be able to really just think about this. This is what's really going on. Well, these other things are happening in the background because they're not being talked about openly and freely. They're not being politicized. They're not being publicized in the media. They're not nothing. Just because it's not being talked about everywhere doesn't mean it's not happening.
Yep.
And that's why you have to look this stuff up yourself. Because when you start looking up this stuff, and you start seeing where this stuff starts coming into play, you're just sitting there like, wow, all right, might be onto something.
You heard the man.
So.
Angle? Is there another one? Where's the other one? How are you?
Oh, it's like a blur.
How are you?
I'm not even getting it.
Where's the other one?
The other one was going the other direction.
The other one went that way. I didn't see this one. Kind of freaked me out.
That's...
Isn't that purple cloud there? David,
Yes, love.
look at that cloud. It's like literally.
Where?
Come back here and look. The cloud is like straight sulfur, purple, weird. Look at all the other clouds and look at that cloud. You see what I'm talking about here?
Yeah, I want to get to the field.
Why are all the other clouds white now?
No, they're not spraying us with anything. Because they wouldn't do that. Because why? Because we're not East St. Louis?